What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a kind of explaining as to what my new job is. As a lot of you guys saw on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, that I accepted a new job opportunity with Mattel, which I am super excited about. The opportunity or the position that I took is visual merchandising. And I wanted to do this video because since I have accepted this position, a lot of people have been asking me, okay, what exactly is a visual merchandiser? If you haven't worked in retail or you aren't really familiar with the job opportunities in the retail world, then most likely you won't really know what visual merchandising is, which is fine. Like, I get it, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm not bashing anyone. But let's start from the beginning. So I have worked in customer service for a long time, but specifically I worked in retail for about 4 years or so. And it was all with the same store, with the same company, because I started working at the store in California, and then when I moved to Washington, I was able to transfer to another, the same store, but obviously a different location, so that was really awesome. What I liked most about working in retail, let's be honest, customer service kind of sucks. What I liked most about working in retail was just the visual merchandising side of it, which is pretty much being in charge of floor sets, setting up mannequins, displays, anything in the store. So we would get ready for the new seasons, the holiday season, spring, summer, set up mannequins, set up new promotional posters in the windows, and basically just making the store really enticing and very fun to shop. Like, you'd want to look like that mannequin, whatever. I did do the extra research for all you guys because I feel like my explanation of visual merchandising isn't that exciting. I have two definitions of what visual merchandising is, and I figured I should just read that to you as rather than my own explanation because I feel like it doesn't really do it justice. So, the practice in the retail industry of developing floor plans and three-dimensional displays in order to maximize sales. Both goods and services can be displayed to highlight their features and other benefits. Visual merchandising often work with merchandise managers to rearrange fixtures and move merchandise on the sales floor in an effort to boost sales. This is often referred to as floor set. It is the job of the visual merchandiser to create a story with color, texture, and accessories. The final sentence of all that is probably what I would go to most. The job is to create a story with color, texture, and accessories. So it's not necessarily just setting up the floor and making it shoppable or making things look enticing to boost sales, but it is just kind of more of a creative part that plays in retail, and also just really trying to take customers into a whole different world. So, like, you know, you got to think of when the whole visual side of things. People are very visual as it is. You know, you want to see things, you want to like things, whatever. So when you're in a mall and you see something cool in the window, you're like, that's a cute dress. Or like, you know, say if it's like a Hollister or Abercrombie and there's a really cute mannequin with like this cute maxi dress and sandals, a fedora, whatever it may be, and you're like, hey, that would look really cute if I went to Coachella, or whatever it may be. Just a general explanation or example. So it's just kind of like, you know, it tells a story of like, oh, summer fun, or then like the holidays coming around and Christmas vibes and things like that. Just to think of like a recent experience, like my sister and I were walking around the mall and there was this one store and their window display was like completely dedicated to corgis. So I was like, oh, I'm about to spend some money because they have corgi skating socks, which, you know, Kalani and I just got longboard, so I've been practicing longboarding because I've never longboarded before, which we also want to do a longboarding vlog, but we're gonna wait till I get much better. I'm gonna say I picked it up pretty good. You know, I'm still rusty, I still don't know completely what I'm doing, but they had corgi skating socks, they had corgi t-shirts and corgi hats. That's actually where I got my dog mom hat. But that's like an example, you know, something that's gonna interest customers, like, to why should they go into your store and see something. So with Mattel, that's interesting or very exciting because it's directly to kids. Mattel makes tons of toys, dolls, whatever it may be. And, you know, you're trying to look at it from like a little kid's point of view. Like, what would they want to see? Like when you walk into the Disney store, you know, I didn't have a Disney store around where I lived in San Luis Obispo growing up. But there's one, I think there was some in LA when we'd visit my grandma, or because my grandma lived in LA. You walk into the Disney store, and it's like a completely different experience because you're like, oh my gosh, this is like, I mean, Disney can still cater to adults too. I mean, hell, Kalani and I just went to Disneyland last year and we want to go back so bad, but you know, it's fun, like, merchandising to kids because kids are extremely visual. You know, they definitely want something that's going to grab their attention. So I have my certificate from Parsons Teen Vogue in fashion merchandising, which I think helped me a lot with this job opportunity because I've studied it, and I was so interested in it. I took the initiative to go to school to learn more about it, and I just think it's very interesting because there's a lot of interesting fundamental things that go into the fashion industry. And even if it's just retail, people don't consider that as a part of the fashion industry per se. You know, you might think of more runway or like catalogs or whatever. But I think the fashion world is perceived incorrectly a lot of the times because there's just so much that goes into it that people don't really realize. I think this was just a really fun thing to learn, was just merchandising, and how just to study how to correctly not portray but display something that you would want, that customers would want. And it's like you can kind of have a personal take on it, like, okay, if I saw this, like, what would I think? And if it wouldn't be my first choice, what would merchandising it in the correct way look like in order to draw me in and check it out more, check out other things like it or other products like it. So basically that is what visual merchandising is. I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be super fun. And I am kind of bummed that I am no longer gonna be a barista. The job that I have currently, my last day is coming up here soon. And I am really bummed to kind of close that chapter on my life. It's very bittersweet because this opportunity that's awaiting me is such a fantastic opportunity, but all of the regular customers that I've had are just awesome. It's gonna be really, really sad to not be seeing their sweet faces every day. But I guess the kind of good news is the ones that I've been talking to for a while that I've had for like the past year are all seniors. So it's just like I'm just leaving a few weeks early before they are, and then they're all gonna graduate and then it'll be fine. But I've met really cool people there, and it's gonna be kind of a bummer not to see them every day, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. I'm really excited for this opportunity. I wanted to make this video just in case. I've been asked so many times what visual merchandising is or what it does. It doesn't sound all that interesting, but it is, and I don't know how to explain it that well, so I wanted to do a video just saying it. And I even got questions on Instagram too, like I said, because of my posts, so I am hoping that this clears some things up so you guys kind of get a feel for what I'm doing. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, because I do post videos every week, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single one. You won't have to check back and be like, oh, she posted a new video and I missed it. No. You'll be at the top of the list and you'll be the first one to see when I post a new video. And Lord knows what I upload because I change it frequently. Could be a lifestyle video, could be travel, could be Ava, could just be me. You never know. So make sure you don't miss it and subscribe. Comment below to tell me anything you want. Say hi, tell me what your favorite part was. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.